kitchen. It's a crazy day for me because I go live at 8 o'clock for trivia night. Tonight we're doing songs that mention cities. And I still need to shower today and finish trivia because I've been so busy I'm behind. You know, I'm usually just a behind, but now I'm behind. All right, so I'm over here. What I'm going to do is cut out some of this fat real quick. And I'm going to bring this over here because my hands are going to be messy. Let's move this back a little bit. Oh, it's falling. It's falling and it can't get up. I'm trying to not burn the edge of this. So I've got some fat pieces here. I'm going to put these in first and try and render some of that fat out. Because fat means flavor. So I hope everyone's doing well. I do. Oh my gosh. So let me tell you what I do with these and where this came from. Because it's not your typical cut, right? So what this is the butt of a whole ham. And why, you asked, do I have a whole ham? Because it's cheaper. So if you like ham slices instead of like that overprocessed boar's head stuff, and that type of thing, those boxed meats and all. If you want to save some money, honey, there's at Walmart and other stores, buy a half a ham. It'll say like, oh, it has brown sugar, maple, blah, blah, blah. But that comes in a mix. You have to put it on separate. So I don't use it. I just get the cheapest ham I can find. You can get ham anywhere from like $2.98 a pound, somewhere in there, which is far cheaper than the boar's head, overprocessed stuff. And once you have that ham, I break it down into slices, into individual bags for portions. And then you're left with the beautiful butt end of it. And the bone. Don't forget the bone is really good. So I leave a little bit of bone on the meat when I process a half a ham. And then there's usually a few chunks like this that I save for dishes like this, or say you want to do a ham potato casserole or scalloped potatoes with ham, bacon and eggs and ham. You've got these chunks that you can utilize for that. And like I said, it's far less expensive than buying like the boar's head would. Now the other thing that's really cool about buying the whole ham, besides the bone, see, we rendered a lot of fat already in there. And that's good. I'm going to turn that down. I need a spoon. I'm just going to use the whole spoon for now because I want all that grease to stay in there. I need to get these out. Some of it, because we want flavor. Alright, let's get that fat out of there. That left us with a nice amount of flavor to start. Of course, you can't get 100% of the ham off of here. I mean, the fat off the ham. So there's going to be some left in there. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw my carrots and potatoes in to get them cooking a little bit and to get some flavor on them. Because they'll be better with a little caramelization. And once those get going, then we'll come back and put the onion in. I do some potatoes in really small chunks. That way they're more likely to disintegrate, because I'm not going to put a lot of flour in here. I'm going to put a minimal amount of flour in here, and then I'm probably just going to blitz it towards the end. Once I blitz it towards the end, it'll thicken it naturally. But I'm not going to do a full blitz. I'm just going to do enough blitz to thicken it up, because we don't want a whole puree here. I'll wash my hands and get that camera moved a little better. But I am just so in the soup mood. I mean, you can feel balls coming on here and stuff's happening. Alright, this is moving a little faster than I wanted. It's okay. Yeah, that's quite okay. Alright, let's get you a better angle here. See, I haven't even showered yet. I need to go in the shower. I'm just such a mess. Well, I've been working since I woke up, so I watched a few videos while I drank coffee, and that was about it. And I'm low on milk, so I'm just going to use powdered milk. I always have powdered milk handy, so I'd rather use regular milk, but powdered milk is always good. Like I said, if you run out of creamer, or you run out of milk, or sometimes I get a late night craving for sugar-free pudding. So, not often, but every now and then. So yeah, I'm going to get some seasoning in here. Now, I'm not going to add, sorry about that. I'm not going to add salt because the ham is salty. I can add it later if I need to, but I like a lot of pepper in my soup. I may even add a little cayenne in this. I don't know. Kind of play it by ear. By smell. That's looking good. I don't see it with this batch of potatoes, but let me tell you, I've been getting some potatoes from Walmart lately that are just crap. They're green. So, I don't know, do better. Do better, Kroger. Or Walmart. Alright, so now we got the onions and some celery in there. Some of that's been absorbed by the, that fat's already been absorbed. I'm going to get these cubes in. Just clean off my cutting board. Put some more cubes here. Now you can buy ham already cubed. Another good value if you're looking to save money on ham is you can get pieces but that didn't have the bone. I really like to use that bone for soups and beans and stuff. So, you know, ham bones are so expensive. Is that you, Hunter? Hey, Hunter, how's it going? How's your day been? I lurked around in your live last night, but I had to go to bed. I couldn't hang too long. I'm busy. I'm tired. My arm is sore. Life's getting more complicated. Oh, I told you I got denied, right? They denied a part of the surgery, saying I don't need it. That's a first for me. I've never had a denial. So, I don't know. I'm in so much pain. It's crazy. I'll be hurting tonight, though. By the time the show starts, I vacuumed and mopped today. So, I had a fumble on some sour cream last night. I ran everywhere. So Chris wiped most of it up, but there were all these smears all over the kitchen floor. And it needed to be done anyway. Half-assed stir this for now. This is already smelling good. Already smelling good. Alright. What am I doing now? I think I need to... I wish I had some... No, I don't need bacon in there. I do need some butter because I'm about to add some flour. Because that's going to be our thickener. Kind of. Like I said, I'm going to keep the thickener kind of light maybe. We'll see. Maybe 2 spoons. So get that butter melted, then I'll add the flour and then we'll get that going. So the tomatoes are starting to come in out of the garden. I'm excited about that. Finally. Alright. Got some flour because we do need to make a roux. Let me go ahead and add some of that poultry seasoning in there. Poultry seasoning is really good in soups. It's good in a lot of stuff. That's why I put in my meatloaf, believe it or not, poultry seasoning. When I make a basic, like my regular basic meatloaf, Chris really likes it. Thought about making beans, because I have a bunch frozen, and I have cornbread frozen. But my freezer's so full now, y'all. I've been cooking and making and doing, and now we need to start eating that stuff. So I'll be set by the time I have surgery. Chris won't need to cook or worry about food at all. It'll be awesome. It's great to have a bunch of stuff in the files. Hey, Chris. How are you doing, honey? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You must be getting ready for work. Alright, I'm going to throw a couple spoons of this in, this flour. Mix that around. Oh, it's gonna be good. Last night we did that lasagna soup. It was so good. We do have enough left for the weekend. A weekend meal. So probably a lunch. I don't know. What else did I have? I took out sausage and I took out, I don't know now. I was looking for some ribs. I swore I had some ribs back there. But I don't see them now. I was going to take that out for the weekend. But, oh, that's right. I took out some ribeye. Those cheap ribeyes I got at that store. They were so good. The flavor of that beef was amazing. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was local meat. I was just listening to some Traffic. They were such a good band. All right. This is ready. Here's my milk. I just poured it in there and water in there. See, now it's going to get sticky because, why? I did the unthinkable. Put the mix in, then the water, instead of the other way around. All right, this is going to be a hearty soup. Probably should have cooked that flour a little bit more, but it'll work. Do I have more? I should have more. I don't. I have more milk. I'm going to have to add more. But I am going to add a little bit of broth to that too. Just some chicken. Just a little bit. Give it a little bit more oomph. I like the better than bouillon. Chicken. What's your chicken song? Chicken pot pie. I like that song, Chris. All right. I got a little bit more milk left in there. I'm going to milk powder. I'm going to throw that in there. All right. I don't know if I'm going to put any corn in here. Probably not. It has enough carb. Between the flour and the potato and the carrots. All right. Basically, that's it, y'all. Just got to cook that till it all gets tender. Till it gets tender. Tonight's music trivia is all about songs that name cities. And I'll get right on that. I have my list. I think I've done like 6 or 7 of the questions. I just have to finish the rest. That won't take long. It won't take long. Oh. So this is where I have to get the tongs. I think I need more milk. Because I have short hands. T-Rex hands. Yeah, I listened to T-Rex earlier too. That was fun. That was a bimbo favorite. She loved T-Rex and my little one. I think that with this, you gotta stir it often to make sure it doesn't stick. Now, an interesting thing, this is like a non-fat dry milk, Walmart brand. And you can make whipped cream with this stuff. I've never attempted it, but I had no idea. Creamy whipped topping. 1/3 cup cold ice water. 1/2 cup of the milk. 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. And 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And they put lemon juice in it. 3 tablespoons? Is it sour whipped topping? They also have a chocolate pudding recipe on here. But yeah, sure enough, it's right on the box. So that's crazy. All right, so I put more water in there. I'm just going to throw some more milk in there. That works. Use what you got. Yeah, shopping is on Thursday, so I put my order in. We did something that threw us off on the milk, though. I forget what it was. So we drank a little more than we normally do. Maybe it was because I couldn't drink coffee some days. Because I had like testing and then I had the surgery. All right. This is done pretty much. It just needs to get tender. Tender like Hunter's heart. That's how long you cook it. Hey, Bopak, what's up? I know, it's so easy and so cheap, isn't it? I'm improvising because I didn't have enough milk. So I used powdered milk. You know, I buy that whole ham. Like a whole ham leg. I guess it's half ham. Half ham leg from Walmart. And it's like $2.49 for a half a ham. And then I just bag up pieces of it. I use the slices, bag those up into portions, cut the hunks off, keep the leg with some meat on it. How's your garden going, Bopak? Good to see you. Good to see all of you. Did y'all see Virginia Wolf caught a flying squirrel on his trail cam? He has all kinds of wild creatures where he lives. He's been catching a lot of skunks. He's been trying to catch cats and kittens to get them spayed, neutered, whatever. But he's been catching skunks instead. I think he's been catching cats too. This is going to be a nice hearty pot of soup. I even put the celery leaves in here. All right, this is it. Sorry about the metal utensils. We'll clean up over here. Yeah, you should always have powdered milk as part of your regular, like, emergency supply. You never know when it'll be handy, dandy. Or when somebody else might need it, you can donate it. So, yeah, we're not through with hurricane season yet. All right, y'all. Like I said, I was gonna make this one short because I need to go finish trivia for tonight, and then I need to. This is only gonna take like 15 minutes. In fact, I may just like leave it here and just put it on the back burner till dinner time, because it'll get some cooking done. And it'll allow all those flavors to kind of sit. I don't know. So I don't like the potato to become mush, of course. So, and it's what? Almost 4, so 2.5 hours before we eat. I think it can sit on the back burner and just chill. And you can see it's thick. It'll cover a spoon. So it's thick enough. But if I decide I want it thicker, if any more like juices get released, I may want it thickened a bit. And then I'll just, especially since I'm not going to be boiling it for a long period. So I may still use the immersion blender to thicken it up instead of using a lot of flour. That's just how I feel about it. Or I try and improvise. Like I did, so my former roommate is a chef, and he was doing like, out in Montana, he was working at these lodges, and he came here for vacation, and I made everybody, because it was a big group, so I made turkey thighs, braised turkey thighs with carrots, celery, and what else? I guess a little bit of potato. And then once the turkey thighs were braised, I just took the juices and I took took some of the fat out, and then I just immersion blended all the veggies together and made a gravy. He actually considered putting it on his menu because it was so easy, so economical, and so good and tender. But don't sleep on, well, you can't find thighs. All you can find are legs right now. I found a turkey finally. The turkey was $43 for a young turkey that was about 18 pounds maybe, which is still too high. So your economical bet with turkey is going to be those turkey tenderloin breast from Butterball. And you get 2 pounds of turkey breast, whole, unprocessed, other than cutting them, putting them in the bag. You get two of those for $9 on sale from Walmart. So also economical, but not as much as a full turkey used to be, unfortunately. All right, so I may need to go start the sprinkler again. I've got seeds coming up, and then I gotta go to work. Get this trivia done for tonight so we have some fun. So y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching. I'm not buying anything from Walmart, UOB, in the hospital. It depends on what you're buying, right? It depends on what you're buying. I'm not buying my meats there so much these days. I found a new vendor for meats. These are meats that I'd bought from Walmart. And I think also, so I was talking about in the beginning, if you buy a half ham, this is made with a half ham, not ultra processed. So that's how I buy my hams instead of buying like boar's head slices, whatever slices in the deli, yeah, those will get you sick. The more it's processed, the more likely you'll get ill from it. So if you buy meats that are less processed, tenderloins, loins, hams, they're generally safer all around. It's when you get into the ultra processing that things get contaminated and stuff. So uh, that's my line. I'm sticking to it. That's how I feel about it. Thanks, Bopak. I know it's going to taste good. And I am just so in a soup mood. I look a mess. I know. I've been out in the garden already this morning. And so, yeah, I don't shower till afternoon. Because I'm messy and I've been mopping and cleaning and blah, blah, blah. You know, all the things. So I got to get to work. Thanks for watching, y'all. Look forward to, I've got, besides music trivia every Wednesday night, Eastern time at 8 with a large variety of music. I also have, I started editing my travel videos, so they'll start coming out. And we went to Michigan, we went to Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa. A couple stops in Kentucky. And yeah, so look for those travel videos coming soon. They'll totally mess up my algorithm because, you know, for a while now, YouTube thought I was just gardening and cooking. So when I throw traveling into the mix, YouTube doesn't know what to do with my algorithm anymore. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Love y'all. Take care and take it easy. Bye.